Hello everyone, hope that you are well and welcome to this evening's cryptocurrency technical analysis. Back with the non-robotic AI voice today. And I think we just got like a really relaxed, chilled trading environment on Bitcoin. Like if you ever just wanted a relaxing trading environment, you literally do have it right now. This is the most relaxed you could be in terms of like trading Bitcoin. It's really been a very nice range. Really has. We're here on the 1 hour time frame, and yeah, it's been pretty lovely. If you like to trade ranges, you are living in like dreamland right now. Let me see what some people are saying. We got a nice one today. First, we got a lot of people wanting to be first. Hello. This guy lost 1k yesterday, but he is Gucci. Fair enough, mate. Stream starts in 1.6. Oh, did I put the wrong time for this stream? Don't think so. But we got some winners, we got some losers. We got 9 minutes. He forgot to take profits, this guy. This guy's just starting his, or girl maybe, Samantha, just starting her contender subscription. Randy, modules have greatly helped me. I love how I can just search if I have a question. That's very good, mate. Hello, John Smith. Hello, Craig Meister. Excellent content. Learned so much in only 2 weeks. Worth every penny. I'm glad you enjoy it. Cornolio. Long time no speak, my friend. Missed your public live streams. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a public live stream. I've been here like trading every single day still. It's just, I've just not really been making a lot of public videos really. I've still been around. I'm still trading Bitcoin, but yeah, I've just like cut back on the amount of videos I've been doing, primarily because I've had a really sore throat. And yeah, that's the primary reason, to be honest. I've just had a really sore throat, you know. Let's see what other things we got going on before we begin. From Portugal, from Afghanistan. Hello. Hi Dan, new to the channel, amazing free content. One question, have you ever heard or tried markets over? Yeah, I don't know, man. You gotta do your own research on these things. This guy accidentally flipped his short position to a long. Man, I swear, so many people in here doing these kind of mistakes. You gotta be careful, man. Your money is at stake. I think you want to be a bit careful with your money now when you're trading. I'm like literally half asleep here. Don't worry. This guy's shorted Barcelona, Spain. Anyway, yeah. Good evening, everyone. I hope that you are well. You might be thinking, Daniel, you are very relaxed. I am pretty relaxed right now. I mean, how can you not be? How can you not be like chilled? We have Bitcoin range. We have had the levels that were given over a week ago respected really well. Sitting there with a bowl of fruit. You want to see what I bought today? Well, this was yesterday, I suppose. The joys of Amazon. Nice big bottle of aloe vera juice. That's helping me very greatly. I was saying, there's a joke in the group yesterday. I'm gonna look like a drugstore guy. I got the aloe vera juice. I got the fruits. I got the drinks. I got the straws. I got the new helpful sweets and all this stuff going on. Obviously, I'm not telling anyone to buy this. We're not giving any advice. But hey, it's pretty nice to hopefully have an increase in throat strength by the end of all this. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here, I suppose, for the technical analysis. So what should we do? A bit of technical analysis. I did also want to talk about, you all know about Coinbase that's happening next week. I'm really looking forward to Coinbase getting listed on the stock exchange. I think that's going to be fun to trade or just invest in for the long term. Aloe vera juice is key, yes. Key to the bone. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. If you're a new subscriber or if you're new to watching the video tonight, it's just like, you might look at this chart, you might look at this, you know, what I think is crazy is that people can be like really ultra bullish or really ultra bearish in this range. And I like look at this and it's just like, this is the definition of relaxed trading. There is no need to be like looking for massive breakouts, looking for massive moves to the upside, looking for massive moves to the downside. We have one of the most well-defined ranges for a very long time. You have to remember the market has been very volatile. We have an extremely well-defined range. Ladies and gentlemen, this range is nothing new to us. Of course, we have been looking at this range since the start of the month, prior to the start of the month. Literally, we were trading this from the 30th of March, and we're now on the 9th of April. So, yeah, coming on just over 10 days, have been trading this range now. Yeah, there's nothing new in that regards. And this is the thing, the title of today's video is Bitcoin Calm, Cool and Collected Trades. I mean, what are we here for, ladies and gentlemen? What are you here watching the video tonight? Are you here tonight to have, why do you trade crypto? Let's say that. Why do you trade cryptocurrency? Do you trade cryptocurrency because you're in it for the tech? Do you trade cryptocurrency for the excitements, for the thrills, for the dopamine rushes, e.g. a gambler? Or do you trade cryptocurrency to make money, period? Like, you want to make money, when you're trading. And we have to say, if you can have a well-defined sideways range, this is considered one of the easiest ways to make money. You literally buy the low of the range and sell the high of the range. You could not ask for something more simple than that, than what we have right now. And let's just remind ourselves once again, like this range, we have been giving the exact levels way back on the 30th of March. You might be wondering what we bounced off of here. This is a level that you'd only know if you have either studied our content or you're a member and you saw me mark out the level. I will give this to everybody here in this public video, but I just want to remind you what we're bouncing off of here. Obviously, we've known about these 3 key levels now for a good week. Obviously, been trading them very well. But what did we have when we come down to the low of the range here? Let me just ask, because let's just see how many people pay attention. What did we bounce off of here? What's the level that I'm going to reveal? Let's just see how many people know. Oh man, look at this. This is obviously a scam, everybody. You got to be careful with these sort of things. I'll show it so I can hide the person. Hide this user from the channel. Oh, I've already hit, you see this? I've already hid the user from the channel and they're still able to comment. How stupid is this? Just remove the comment in there. Yes, new weekly, the weekly. Absolutely correct. You'll see all the comments come in now. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is the weekly level. It is the weekly level. Got a few examples here of the weekly. I'm going to play you this video. Okay, so this was a video that I just want to see, just want to show to you. 600, the weekly below us here, 55,790. So what we can say is, if you see there, we're talking about the weekly 55,790, while we're at the price of 58,600. That was obviously from the 6th of April. This was a members only live stream. Okay. What happens? We hit this on the 7th of April, so 1 day later. And I also want to show you these few pictures here, just to show you this was not random, I suppose. This was not a random reason why we bounced, as you saw there from the members update stream that I gave. 1 day later, we've got the level marked out ready and waiting for if we break the lower range. Our next level is the weekly, yeah? Just so you know, this isn't random. We'll add this all back on. And now here we go. We start to have the complete picture. We have the 3 levels of our range that we were trading. Then we obviously had the added weekly at the lows. You put this together, what do we have? We have the weekly support, which no closes below, offered very nice support. We have our 3 key levels of the range. I don't really think there's too much else I can say in terms of Bitcoin. What do we do? I mean, what can we say? I mean, where do you think you look to buy? Obviously, you look to buy at the lows. Where do you look to sell? You obviously look to sell at the highs. I want to do this video in a really, just the thing is, if you're here to make money, and I think you all are here to make money, we don't need excitement. We don't need euphoric people. We don't need bearish, massively bearish things, massively bullish things. We just have to focus on what we have here. And it really is a sideways range. There's no need to, pre-anticipate this going to 100K, going to 50K. This is the thing. We literally do just have a gold. We have a gold mine. I've said this before. We have a literal gold mine on the Bitcoin chart as I sit here with my grape. What can I say? I love to trade ranges, I really do. You might wonder what positions I hold right now. I'll show you. This is still the short I have from 62K. Still in that because the funding rate's been paying pretty nicely, Why would I close that? And I still have this long from the weekly to see if we actually hit the top of the range. On both of those trades, I have taken profits, So both of those trades I've taken profits. Taken profits on the all-time high short. Taken profits on the long from about $55,800, which obviously is the weekly. You see the weekly 55,790 was the level, 55,790 entry, 55,793. That's not a coincidence that we got the low. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to try and confuse this. That's not to say I do not try and confuse it. I've taken many trades during this time. I've actually taken over the last 24 hours while we've been in this section, I've taken about 6 different trades in terms of all shorts. All of them are short positions. So I've attempted to short this six times. All of them have obviously been stopped out. You might think, wow, you've taken 6 trades, and I guess you could class them as 6 losing trades per se, because none of them have hit my target. But on all of those 6 trades, I have entered my short, hit take profit 1, and then got stopped on the trade. So that I haven't really lost anything, haven't really made anything on the trades. But I've attempted 6 times to take a short in case we got a breakdown. It just hasn't happened. I'm not going to attempt it again. And really simply, I'm letting the rest of the long offer this range. Hopefully come back up to the higher range, Yeah, you might think, why did you try and short this? What were the reasons? I actually had very well defined reasons. Probably the most standout short was the one that I took last night, which was when we hit our key level 58,400 to the exact dollar. Obviously, in these sort of trade scenarios, what I'm looking for is a trade that looks like this. Okay, I actually had my stop just above the high, and I'm aiming down for the low of the range. Surprise, surprise. On this one, I did hit take profit 1, and yeah, really simply, we come back out, stop me out on the rest of the trade. Didn't lose or make money on the trade, and that's like the takeaway feature. If you're like trying to trade against the trend per se, I don't know, we're in a local uptrend, I suppose, like on the local term time frame. So if you're trying to short against the local strength, you got to be really good at taking your take profit 1s, because otherwise there's the potential I take 6 trades and take 6, relatively big losses, I suppose. But if you can get that take profit 1 locked in, move the stop loss down to entry, you can essentially keep rolling the dice. That's what we're doing. We're rolling the dice. Obviously not at totally random areas, but areas where we have confluence. We take the trade. Hey, it doesn't work. Move on to the next one. Hey, it didn't work. Move on to the next one. I've tried it 6 times. I suppose we could class it as 6 losses, maybe. I haven't lost anything. I've lost no money. So it's, don't know. You tell me, is that good or bad? Yeah, then the only 2 trades I actually hold are the short, which I'm really happy to sit in this short. I'm really, really, really happy to sit in it. Why? Funding rate's pretty nice. And it's literally the all-time highs. Happy to pay, under reverse, I'm happy to pay the funding on this one because we haven't hit the top of the range yet, really simply, Yeah, that is Bitcoin. I could try and make this more confusing. I could try and tell you all these different theories, etc. But I think I'm just going to say this. This range is a gold mine. For the swing trades, yeah. Excuse me, I hope you don't find this rude, me eating the fruit. I'm not trying to be rude. But all I'm saying, for the swing trades, we have literally been able to take several trades now from the lows to the highs of the ranges, yeah? Obviously, all these shorts that I'm taking here, when I'm taking longs around here, like all the middle action, this is all day trades. It really is day trades. But in terms of our swing trades, you get the entry, you hold it to the other side. You get the long here, you hold it up to the lows. You got the long here, hold it up to the highs. On the reverse, you get the short, you hold it down to the lows. You get the short, you hold it down to the lows. So I got the long, I'm looking to hold it to the highs, obviously, and I'm trading this range. And honestly, it's very, 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 very profitable. I know it's boring, and I know people are like, oh man, this is so boring. But boring is good. Honestly, boring is good in trading. I mean, you can look for yourself. How many people do you think are still trading Bitcoin this today? How many people do you think are trading Bitcoin at the moment? I think just from the way that I know how the market works, people get bored. People get bored really easily. And I think a lot of people are bored of the market conditions. The market's too choppy. All these sort of things that people complain about the market. Oh, the market's too choppy. The market's so boring. The market's going sideways. Oh my God. I'm just thinking to myself, I love this. You know, I love this because I find this, I just find it pretty easy to trade it in terms of swing trading. Yeah. In terms of swing trading, I find it pretty easy. And I'm not trying to say I'm like I'm not trying to brag about this. I'm just saying I like to trade ranges, you know, and as I'm sure many other people do here as well. So, I'm not bored. Somebody says you're bored. I'm not bored. Like, I'm not bored. I think you just have to adapt your trading, yeah? So if you know you're in a range-bound environment, I think you have to adapt your style of trading to acknowledge, okay, we're not trying to like scalp on the 1 minute time frame here. We are literally adapting our trading to the market conditions. Okay, so when the market conditions are this, you know, we're getting massive impulses and it's bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. We obviously are using a different style of trading here than what we are using when we are here in the range, yeah? So the style of your trading is different. So one has to be able to adapt their trading to fit the current market conditions. If you are still trading with a breakout perspectives trading mindset, or maybe just, you know, expecting massive moves, you know, you're going to continuously get burnt. You know, how many times could have you longed up? Well, you could have longed it once, twice, 3, 4, maybe 5 times. You could have lost every single long trying to long the highs for a breakout. You know, you in about 5 times as well. The lows, you could have lost money trying to short for a breakdown. And if you had just looked at this in a range perspective, oh, you've literally won every single trade thus far. And, you know, this is the thing. Like, I do want to highlight this. You know, obviously I'm not perfect when it comes to trading. And I did not long in terms of leverage, like this section. But the thing that's amazing when you think about it is this move here from the dollar low to the dollar high is 20%. Okay, 20% from this dollar low to this dollar high. But, you know, let me ask you the question, yeah? What do you think made more money? If you longed the dollar low here to the exact dollar high, let's say you somehow done that, and you got 19.69% gain and you sold the high. What do you think made more money? Longing the low here and selling the high, or trading this range back and forth? Hopefully you know, because otherwise I probably wouldn't ask the question. But what do you think? Do you think you made more money trading this range over the past 10 days? Or do you think you made more money longing that low and selling the high? Hi Daniel, when you are in the mid ranges, do you know whether it's long or short? Yeah, the middle of the range, that 58,400 is like a day trader's level. So that's really where you get very nice day trades. Obviously, if you're approaching it from the upside, it's a good long. When you're approaching it like I done last night, I obviously took the short off of it. That's mango, by the way, mango. I love mango. Supernova, man. Shout out to Supernova. You must have been a subscriber now for a few years. Daniel is the real deal. No one trading like him. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all your support. I believe this is the same guy. The range, yes, of course it is. Of course it is. You would have made more money trading this range than you would of the 20% move. Okay, and this is the thing. This is what I'm always saying. Like, if you miss something, there's always another trade. You know, there's always another trade. Your best trade is always ahead of you. Yeah, so you cannot get frustrated or like annoyed at yourself. Oh, what was that quote that I saw today? Oh, I saw a really good quote today. I love quotes. There was a really interesting quote today, and I can't remember it, man. It's annoying. But yeah, I think you just got to approach. I think this is a brilliant learning environment as well. I really do feel this is a really brilliant learning environment. You know, you take the trades, journal your trades, see where you're winning, see where you're losing. Like, you can learn a lot about yourself as a trader over the past week. And this doesn't mean like entering a trade every single day randomly longing, randomly buying. But if you are very methodical, you know, if you are very just entering your trades in a, you know, in a form of a strategy, and you've thought about your entries, you've thought about your exits, I think you can learn about a lot about yourself. You know, do you enjoy trading ranges? If you do, how can you get better at trading ranges? You know, what you want to do here is make the most of this time, because, you know, you make the most of it in terms of making sure you are actually benefiting in the long term from this. So really challenge yourself over the next, you know, maybe over the weekend. Yeah, if you want to trade the weekend, record every single trade that you take this weekend, and really record why you're taking the long, where you're taking it, why you're taking the short, where you're taking it. Okay, start to record some statistics of that trade, why it won, why it lost, what could you have done better. You know, I want you to really take this seriously. You know, I really want you to take trading seriously, and I want you to honestly, like, make a promise to yourself that you're going to do this, because if you're not, you're always going to lose. You know, on the next trade that you take, really understand why you're taking it, where your stop loss is, where your target is. Okay, win or lose doesn't matter at this point. The thing that matters is the process of why you're taking that trade. Okay, this weekend, the next trades that you take over the weekend, I really want you to record exactly why you've done that. And if you lost the trade, work out why you lost it, and so you can improve on that, of course. And if you won the trade, brilliant. Record the statistics of the trade, mark it down under that strategy as a win. Take that strategy again 100 times and see your win rate at the end of it. You know, that's the only way you're going to get better. It really is the only way you're going to get better. And I think this is a really good time to do it, because obviously, yeah, when Bitcoin's like crazy volatile, you know, it's pretty hard to like be strict on yourself at doing all the journaling. But you know, you have no excuse. You really don't have an excuse when it's like this. You want to see something really funny? Yeah. So this is the thing that I bought for my friend. This might make you laugh. I'm happy to like make a fool of myself. I really don't care what people think, but you want to see something that I bought today, which is hilarious? Man, this is the throat exercise, yeah. So you basically blow into the straw, and it makes your throat better, supposedly. And I'll give you a live example on this. I'll sing you a song. And basically, yeah, this is the new throat thing I have, and it's basically just blowing into water. And yeah, that's the straw. So we have a bit of everything going on right now. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Alga, you know. I want to make a video dedicated to this one as well. I do. But yeah, you know the altcoins I like. Yeah, I like Algo. I like Tezos. My main ones right now. Sip the dip, yeah, man. This is the new sip sip the dip with like the biggest straw in the world. Anyway, that's enough. Yeah, this is what we get up to when Bitcoin's going sideways. Yeah, you have a lot more time in the day. Anyway, yeah, I really like Tezos. And I really like Algo. Yeah, Tezos done 60%. 60% gain I done on Tezos. Algo is still going really sideways. Ethereum just going sideways again. Airbnb still looking for 150. Stock market still all-time highs. Yeah, man. Coinbase direct offering next week. They're going direct to the stock market. No IPO, no pre-sale. Coinbase going straight to the big boys. You know, I think it's going to be really interesting. You know, obviously, naturally, I think Coinbase themselves are going to want to prop the price of Bitcoin, you know, because it's pretty beneficial to them to have a healthy price of Bitcoin to people want to invest in Coinbase. So I can envision Coinbase like propping the price, but at the same time, I can imagine like, you know what happens to, you know, just watch what happens to Tesla. Whenever Tesla do something to Bitcoin or involved with cryptocurrency, even Tesla sells off. So you can imagine like, you know, Wall Street going mad at, you know, being able to have access to short Coinbase. I don't know. I think it will be really interesting, personally, of how Wall Street, I suppose, will react to the addition of Coinbase. That's what I think is really interesting anyway. I'm actually going to be trading Coinbase 100%. 100% I'll trade it. Yeah, I am really looking forward to that. You can, it's like, you might be thinking, Daniel talks with no emotions. I have no emotion right now. It's just, it's honestly, my throat makes it very difficult to do my emotional. I can't get the emotional range on my voice. So I have to sound very monotone. I wonder if this works as a straw. Nice taste of silicone. Anyway, if anyone has any questions, let me know. Honestly, my analysis on Bitcoin is so easy. I done my analysis on Bitcoin in a 30-second video the other day. So that's how easy the analysis is, you know. Yeah, like you know, I done that video, the no words needed video, where I literally done a Bitcoin analysis with using no words, and this is my analysis is the same. So if I can do my analysis in 30 seconds, not even saying anything. And that was funny. But this is the thing. I can do the analysis in 30 seconds with saying nothing. And the thing is, I don't really need to really do anything else because the range is literally a gold mine. I cannot stress this enough, people. Like, if you like making money, you know, don't get bored during this range because it really is pretty easy. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Oh, I saw that nice question. What about Airbnb? I'm still really bullish on Airbnb, yeah? I'm still really bullish on Airbnb, but I would like to see about 160, 150 to buy in. Like, I'm bullish on BNB on the long term, but I'm not in it yet. I sold all my BNB at $200. So I want to get back in Airbnb, but I want to get back in a bit lower. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I'll be able to trade this on eToro. I use eToro for my stock trading now. I pretty like eToro. So, yeah, as far as I'm aware, I can trade this on Coinbase. Trade this on eToro. If not, then I'll use Interactive Brokers. But I'm hoping it's on Coinbase. I'm not sure on the free drives anymore, to be honest with you, mate. You know, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, if I like those 3 drives. I would have preferred it not to breach 58,400. So, yeah, my initial thought is no. I don't like the free drives anymore. How long do I think the range will last? Well, this is the beauty of the range. You know, people that have thought this range was going to break kind of hasn't worked well for them. So I think we just got to really trade the range. Obviously, this did break the lower range, but we literally just hit our weekly level. So when we add on our high term time frame level, you know, we just hit the weekly. So I don't think we really want to anticipate this range breaking per se. Let's just trade the range until it breaks. It will break when it wants to, you know. You make a lot more money doing that. Trust me. Trust me on that one. You make a lot more money doing that. Daniel, I've learned so much over the years watching these videos. My trading has improved times 10. Thank you, mate. I'll be joining Chart Champions Contenders soon, man. If you've learned a lot from the free public videos, yeah, you're going to absolutely love it in the Contenders, mate. That's like the free videos on steroids. Oh, this was something that I wanted to show you. Like, look at this guy. This is what we call like dedication. Look at this. He's got the whole of our website cheat sheets printed out. This is what I'm calling like dedication. I love this. He's got the whole Chart Champions book. Even with the quote, give a man a signal and you give a man a signal and you give him one good trade. Teach a man to trade and you will make him a profitable trader for a lifetime. We got the guys from Germany. Starting my vacation by learning how to quit my job when I come back. Cheers to the sense. You know, we got people doing it, man. It's great. It's great, man. So yeah, well, this was obviously the process, and just so you're aware, by the way, these are not like hindsight like posts I was doing. You can see here the post was from print screen taken at 12:28 on the 7th, posted in the group at 12.28. So I posted it straight away. You know, you aware of the weekly. Like look at the process of how it went. Being aware that the weekly's there, saying hello to the weekly, seeing the bounce of the weekly. We back tested the key. You see how like amazing this was when we zoom in on a lower term time frame. When you talk about the levels of respect, yeah. Look at this. Weekly to the back test of the key level, to coming back down to the weekly again, taking the lows for a swing failure, getting another bounce, back testing the weekly, rise, back testing the weekly again, move back above the key level this time, back testing the key level. Okay. Obviously, you drop down through. We could call this as a shakeout, I suppose. Shakeout. Okay. And ultimately reclaim the key level again. Come up to the key level, middle key level, to basically the absolute dollar. This is where I shorted last night. We come back down, come back up again. You know, we can. I agree that this is a bit choppy. You see, like here, how you come down through it, you come back up. This is pretty choppy. Just like here, come down through it, come back up. Pretty choppy. But the thing is, there's no way you get stopped out here, and there's no way you're getting stopped out here. So this is considered a little bit choppy. This section and this section, but it doesn't hit stop losses. So it's like, yeah, I don't think you want to like. I wouldn't worry about that. Why is that banned? Do you get trade tip? You get the daily update sheets, which I suppose you could class as trade tips in a way. But you get the daily update sheets in contenders. Collab with Crypto would be hilarious. I guess that would be pretty funny. It probably would. I think he's really funny. So respect to Crypto. Respect him, man. He's funny. I think he can make everyone laugh. What do you think about Cardano on the long term? Cardano on the long term, mate. I have no opinion, to be honest with you. I don't really have an opinion on Cardano on the long term. This guy says this is totally fraud. You know, yeah. Look at me. I'm totally a fraud, guys. Hands in the air. Look at me. This guy, totally a fraud. I'll pin your comment, mate. I'll pin your comment. Totally a fraud. Guys literally caught me. There we go. Well done, Soha. Dan, can you do Elliott wave on current price? I think like, I mean, we are. I suppose you remember ages ago when I said that we were in the ABC for when we were hitting 60k. So I could suppose we could still, this is arguably one of two things, I suppose. We have either done an ABC here, which was a valid ABC, by the way. Or we're putting in a complex. This is just the A. Now we're putting a B and there's still a C to come. This is like two. I guess you can have two counts, I suppose. This is just A. We're putting in a B and we've got a C still. One or the other. All depends how it goes if we break 62k. You know that this is debatable until we break 62k. But I literally have the best short in the world. Yeah, I love to brag about this one because it's just true. So yeah, if you didn't know, if you're new here, I have the best short in the whole of the world right now inside of the cryptocurrency space. That is a short. 3 shorts I took at market, $62,000, and our current all-time high on Bitcoin is $62,000. So yeah, if you didn't know, I do have the best short in the world on Bitcoin. And yeah, I was under this perspective of why I was shorting here is because I was after an ABC correction, and we did put in an ABC, but it's just now, do we put in an ABC flat or was it a zigzag? Well, this is to be determined or depending on how we take the highs. If we take the highs, you know. Um, yeah, man, totally a fraud, mate. What kind of fraud am I? I don't know, man. You got to ask the guy. Got to ask the. Actually, what am I? This is totally fraud. How is this? What is this word? Yeah, he's actually incorrectly. If you want to be a troll, you got to troll well. And the number one troll is do not make mistakes, such as spelling mistakes. Because what I am is apparently this, which actually doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in the dictionary. So I actually have no idea what this is. This is totally. I don't know. I guess we got to ask the guy, what is this? Because your word actually doesn't exist in the dictionary. If you want to troll, man, you got to up your troll game, and that includes not making spelling mistakes. Otherwise, the grammar police are gonna come get you, man. Grammar police will come for you. Sell that cheat sheet book in the UK. Our member can't print. Yeah, I guess we could like make it into an official. We could make. Yeah, I guess I haven't really thought of this. This guy's done it himself, just off of the website, but yeah, who knows? Yeah, maybe we can do that, Neil. That's something that we can do. To be fair, I love the comments, man. Does anybody? Come on, man. Chart champions. Yeah, we maybe we'll put that together for you in like a book. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that hard. We can probably do that for you. No problem. Oh, look at this. Tony Hallam says, just wanted to say thanks, Dan. You have made me 6 digits this year. This guy is making 6 digits. This is the new pin comment. Replace pin comment. There we go. The guy made 6 digits this year. Shout out to Tony. Could this be a next wave? I suppose it could be an X wave if we're putting in a WXY. But I think I would just still view this as an ABC at the moment. If it was an X wave, maybe we'd put like this. WXY with more of an expansion in the X is what I would say. So WXY. Yeah. Hey Daniel. Think a chart champions handbook would be dope. Electronic PDF and physical. Also there's electric. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? We actually have like a lot of we do have a lot of ideas that we want to do, and I do think like this year, yeah, man, we've got like so many projects that we're doing. You know, this is the thing. Like, I do like it at the moment, like this sideways, because I'm able to like work on a lot of projects, not just like in terms of trading, but also like for chart champions, and yeah, I think you're going to enjoy some of the stuff that we got coming. Let's just say that. But yeah, I think that this is something that we can add. You know, this is fairly, you know, we get a designer, puts you know, the work of, yeah, I think this can be done pretty simply, you know. Hi, Clever. I used to doubt you, but after watching more of your videos, I learned more about trading. But although I was banned from Discord, which sucks in a way, but oh man, I don't know why you got banned. I will tell you though. Yeah, I guess we do. I have no idea, iClever, why you got banned, but all I will say is that we do have a pretty the censorship, you know what you might call it, I don't know. We do have a pretty strict ban policy. Like if people do troll hard, they do get banned. All I can think is that you trolled. But yeah, message customer service and they might feel nice and unban you. I guess you got to explain the case of why you're banned. I can't really comment because I have no idea. But you must have annoyed a moderator, I suppose. This is very, very, very totally flawed. Yeah, man. Definitely. And on this, I still have no idea who that is, but yeah. Yeah, anybody that gets banned does get refunded. So it's not like we're going to ban people and take them, take their money. Yeah, 100%. If he was banned, 100% he got refunded. But I cannot comment on a guy's ban because I have no idea why he was banned, But if he was banned, of course he got refunded. Daniel, if I need a graphic designer, I could help you out. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to put this up for whoever wants to do it. Yeah, I don't know. You are absolutely welcome, mate. The TPO series is coming this month, in the month of April. You know what I'm doing? The next contenders video is going to be titled "Why I Always Short Bitcoin." I actually really want to do this before I start the TPO. I want to do the video of why I always short Bitcoin. Why? It's like we done last Wednesday, the contenders stream, how I trade breakouts, and now the next Wednesday I want to do why I always short Bitcoin, and then we start at with 1,000,000%. We do start the TPO series this month, but I really want to do the why I always short Bitcoin live stream. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know why he was banned. I don't know who he is either. But do people want the guy unbanned? I suppose I cannot comment. You have to bring it up with the moderator or customer service because honestly, I have no idea who he wasn't a champion. He must have been banned from the spectator section. So I don't know. I don't get involved in the spectator section, so I don't know why he was banned, man. The TPO is coming this month, my friend. Do not worry. It is coming this month. Daniel, thought on Tesla. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I like Tesla. If you could get it back to $400 though, be a lot nicer now. All I can say is I deserved the ban for being stupid, although it was a lesson to learn more. Just wish I could get unbanned. Yeah, man, message customer service. I'm sure if you like, I don't think they're going to hold it against you forever. So I don't see why you cannot get unbanned, mate. Yeah, literally, like, I love to short Bitcoin. So I want to, like, explain why, though, so people actually fully understand why I love to short Bitcoin. Daniel, you sound a bit more. I don't really think I'm massively bullish, neither bearish. I'm really neutral on Bitcoin right now. I'm just trading the range, you know. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm really bullish or really bearish. I'm literally so neutral. Are you doing a collab with? I think I am going to do a collab with him. We need to like work out a time or when we're both free, you know. Hey Dan, hope your throat is feeling a little bit better, to be fair, because of this. It's all because of this. Oh man. Oh man. It's the thought of like it's the thought of like a random person searching for Bitcoin technical analysis and like and joining the minute of me just making these noises. You imagine like the first time you tune into the channel, you're like, right, I want to look at some professional Bitcoin technical analysis, and you get this guy like doing that. Oh man, I have to show this comment. You're so ignorant. Capital letters. No, Eunice. I wanted to pin the comment. Honestly, Eunice, all the people that do these sort of comments, you know, I've like changed my outlook on the people that try and troll. I went from the guy that used to like get a bit hung up on the trolling and like try, you know, I don't know, like let it get to me, I suppose. But now, like, literally the best thing to do is when somebody tries to troll is just literally laugh at it. Just literally laugh at it, because it's just funny, you know? It's just really, really, you just got to find it. You just got to find it funny. What's the saying? Like, treat hate with love, you know? Obviously, these people are like frustrated in some way. It's, you know, just, yeah, he's obviously frustrated. And if he's frustrated, man, you gotta show them the love. And hopefully they can change their tune. And, you know, they go from that frustration inside to, you know, everything's going to be all right, man. If you lost a trade, well, the first comment that we read today was some guy lost $1,000. Some guy lost $1,000. Life goes on, you know, life goes on. Just got to, you know, life is a journey. And you gotta just take every day as it comes. And enjoy it, man. Enjoy the ride, because you never know when it's going to end. We could all die tomorrow. We could all die tomorrow. Although obviously I don't think it's very likely, but it's possible, you know. And yeah, just live every day like it's your last. And I don't want to end. No, I don't want to end. Yeah. Unless you're a scammer like this. This deserves to be hit. Yes, big out. Yes, PC is a legend. I actually have a tactic for trading things before they're listed. So yeah, I will generally use things like exponential moving averages, to be fair, like stuff, really basic stuff, when something's straight away new listed. Like when I used to trade like altcoins, for example, when they were first listed, I'd use an EMA strategy. But yeah, basically, I love Algo. I love Tezos. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'm very neutral on though. I don't really care whether this goes up or down. Algo, I'm very bullish. Tezos, I'm medium bullish. This is now 60%. Algo, very bullish. Bitcoin, I don't really care where it goes. Up or down, I don't really care, to be honest. Interesting comment. When would you upgrade from contender to champion? I suppose it's kind of down to you. Like I would say, like maybe once you've watched at least 50%, if not all of the videos. Because I think if you go straight into champion, then you might not understand a lot of what we're saying. Like there's jargon, there's just a lot of things that you probably don't understand. Even if you're like an experienced trader, you have to remember that our like style of trading could be very, very different to what you've read or learnt yourself. So I would say, like, when should you upgrade from contender to champion? Probably when you feel that you understand the content, because that's the only way that you can really make use of like what I'm talking about in the day. Like if I say, a lot of the time I just give a level. So I'm like, hey, there's resistance at 55k. And then if you've not studied any of the content, then you might be thinking, what's there? What's there? What's there? Whereas if you've studied the content, I hope that you are like, oh, I know exactly what's there. Are you gay or do you like women? I do like women, but if you're asking pianist penetrator, hey, maybe treat me to a glass of wine. Treat me to a glass of wine, mate. But I personally, the thing is, I don't even know whether I can talk about these things anymore, because you know there's so much cancel culture. But yeah, man, just do what makes you happy. You know, I love everybody in the world. I have no prejudice or hate. I will love you all. But in terms of a relationship, yes, I must admit, I personally am a fan of the Latinas. Cancel culture is a thing, man. Cancel culture is a thing. If I start talking about these things, watch how quick this YouTube gets banned. I'm not bi. I am married. You all remember this. I married the charts. I am in a relationship with Bitcoin. So I am in a happy relationship with Bitcoin. At the moment, I am not looking for any partner, because trading is a full-time relationship, man. I got to wake up in the morning. I got to check on the charts. The first thing I do when I wake up, check the charts. The last thing I do when I go to bed, check the charts. All day checking the charts. So yeah, I am in a relationship with the charts. I got no time. I got no time for any woman right now. And that will break some women's hearts. Because they want me, man. They want me, but they can't get me. Because right now, I'm too busy with Bitcoin. Yeah, man. Chartosexual. This is what I am. Chartosexual. Yes, this guy must have been a subscriber. If you're a long-term subscriber, you know that. I married arrange. We had a wedding, we married, and like I became officially married to a range, and that was the 10k range. That's so funny that you can remember that. How many other people remember that? I am sad. I'll be the first to admit that. I am a really sad guy. You know, I admit. I am like a full-on nerd, man. When it comes to charting, anyway. When it comes to, you know, I've got an addiction. What can I say? Like I am a bit addicted to trading, and that is sad. But it's cool, man. It makes me happy, and that's the main thing, though. This is what I don't get. Like people are like going off on a tangent again. But let me just talk. You know, people are always like, oh man, this guy spends all his day playing video games. It's so sad. And I'm just like, you know what? If somebody's happy with what they're doing, I think you just got to let them be. Like if somebody as long as it's healthy, you know, as long as it's healthy, they're enjoying it and they want to do it. You know, I think you just got to be like, hey, if that guy plays video games all day and he's happy, let him be, you know. I spend all my day on the charts, and some people are going to be like, oh, that's so sad. I say, man, I'm happy. I'm happy. And that's the main thing, though. And I make a lot of money on it. So it's like, I do what I love, and I make a lot of money on it. So it's like, it's the best of both worlds. I miss that, man. That was a good Bitcoin range, though. You know, that was a good Bitcoin range. You can be like me, man. You can be like me. I'm nothing special. You know, I'm really not anything special. I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a totally normal guy. So you can be like me, man. You can be better than me as well. You can be better than me. Yeah, man. Oh wow, look at this, man. Thank you for the donation. Man's dropping that's the biggest ever donation we've seen on stream. That is, I mean, this is the #1 donation. I appreciate that, mate. Although you honestly don't need to do the donates, but obviously I'm going to say thank you ever so much, man. Thanks a million to you and Daniel. Thank you a million to you and everybody at Chart Champions for the great content. Surely there must be a good English woman with mucho caliente. Nothing against the Latinas. Now, you know what, Tom? What is this? Tomj? Now, you know, I love a woman. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's not like that I only like Latinas. For me, it's like the connection. So I'm not really a guy that can just, I think, you know, I kind of class myself as a little bit of like a sapiosexual, where I'm really attracted to like intelligence. So there's like two things. Like I really love intelligence because I'm really attracted to like having an actual conversation with people. Like I cannot stand like the, you know, just this like fake personality or like this, you know, the woman can be really beautiful, but if it's really like you're talking to a sheet of paper and they have no personality, I don't like that. So I like people that are really intelligent, I suppose. Well, not intelligent, that's not the right word, but just have personality. And also that are really, really, really friendly. And I'm not trying to stereotype here, but from my experience, the Latinas, they are very welcoming, they are very friendly, they're very approachable, they're very loving. And I'm not saying this doesn't happen in England. I'm just saying like the culture is different. You know, the culture is a lot different in Latin America than it is in England. So it's like this culture. I don't know. Like I like the vibe of Latin America. You know, like the whole vibe. And then naturally, yeah, man. I don't know. But I guess I like English people. But I mean, like for a long, yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, anyway, mate, thank you for the donation. And I have nothing against the Latinas either, or the English. I like them all. Come to Tenerife. I have been to Tenerife before. I have been to Tenerife, and Tenerife is a nice place. I'll have to come out again when lockdown's over. Smash the likes. We're on like an all-time low for likes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna say, "Hey, you're probably hating what I'm going through right now." I don't know. The thing is, it's very hard to be entertaining talking about Bitcoin when I'm literally like, this is a relaxing slow range. It's hard to get hyped about this, you know. I cannot just get hyped on the stream because we're not really doing anything. But that said, ladies and gentlemen, give a like to the video. Giving the like to the video is absolutely free. It does support the channel. And yeah, it's a nice way of saying thank you. So if you want to say thank you, give a like, man, or girl, whatever you are. I appreciate it. Yeah, the weather. The weather is like a big factor. I'm a big fan of the sun. So I do not like being in the cold. I really like it when it's sunny. So like this is a really big factor as to why I like the sun. Gotta get that vitamin D, no? Gotta get that vitamin D. I really want to speak to someone. I want to speak to someone. Let's open this stream up for some people because I want to speak to someone in the community. I'm feeling like it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a channel. I'm going to do the stage and I'm going to do hi. And let's speak to someone. I don't want to do that. How do I do this? Hi. Let me just try and work this out a second. Stage. Hi. Hi. Okay. So if you want to speak with me on the stream, you got to join the channel. You got to be feeling the love. You got to be feeling the love. Because I'm feeling the love. Let's see what somebody has to say. Output device. Testing. Yep. There we go. So if you want to speak, you've got to raise your hand. And we'll do it in order, I suppose. JV. If you want to, you got to remember you're speaking to 1,000 people watching. But if you don't mind, you can join. Ah, he rejected. He got scared. The corduroy. Let's do this. If you want to speak, mate. Yo. I hope the voice is okay. Oh, actually, I might need to change this. Properties. Game. Hello? No. I cannot hear you, mate. I'm going to have to give it 10 seconds, and if you do not speak, I'm going to invite the next person.
Hear me now?
Oh, I hear you, mate. Hello.
How you doing?
Hiya, mate. How's it going?
Not too bad. Really enjoying the stream. You're being really honest. Like it.
Oh, that's cool, man. You're the guy that did the music, no?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, man. How is it going?
Yeah, good. It's difficult, as you say, with like the lockdown situation and not being able to go out and do much because obviously being a sort of music producer, going out and doing gigs and festivals and stuff, that's all come to a grinding stop. So it's been a difficult year for those, anyone in the entertainment industry. It's been tough, but hopefully things will progress soon. And
Well,
I think
Monday or Tuesday, and it all just stuff starts to open again in here anyway in the UK.
Yeah, we actually go back to the gym as well, which will be good.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I've been so unhealthy; it's been really bad.
Yeah, literally the same, man. I think this is like the half the reason why I'm just like so sluggish. It's like, man, I miss just like meeting mates and going to the gym so much.
Yeah, something in about it, just like interacting with different. I mean, the virtual world's great, talking to people through screens and stuff, but there's nothing like just meeting some mates and just hanging out. It's just,
Yeah,
I think people have fully realised in this last year how important interaction is.
Oh yeah, this is the thing. Like loads of people struggling right now with like mental health and all that. It's like,
yeah. I think it's going to have a really big ricochet effect after, even when it opens up and stuff. I think people are going to be quite different mentally.
People are going to have lost their social skills. I also think that some people are still going to be like always now thinking in the back of their heads like, or like worrying about coronavirus and like shaking hands and I don't know. I don't know. I reckon it will have a bit of an effect. Personally, I'm not bothered about it, but I think that will be some people.
I'm not either. I'm like you. I'm very similar, but like I've got a couple of friends, and they're already like they're not comfortable shaking hands, and I'm just like that's odd to me. Like I don't know if I can live in a world like that. I gotta have like the kind of interaction on a physical basis. I'm a hugger. I like to hug my mates when I meet like that.
Yeah, man. No, I agree. I totally agree.
Like, oh, stop hugging me. I'm like, oh, come on, bring it in. Come on, you know you want it.
Yeah, man. You gotta show the love.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say, you have any trading questions? Anything to say?
What about sort of like the market at the moment, or just Bitcoin?
Oh, whatever you want, mate.
Yeah, I know you said you're sort of like generally sort of like in the middle ground on Bitcoin. I mean, I just sort of like interested on how this all interaction with like, with obviously the Coinbase sort of listing and the integration into like the kind of more fundamental markets and stuff. I mean, do you feel like more companies are going to follow suit, like Kraken and all the rest of them?
I definitely think, I can foresee a lot of the companies following. Well, I guess it's kind of like a guinea pig. Like Coinbase will be the guinea pig, but I've already read that Gemini, they want to go public. So I can imagine them all wanting to. I guess it kind of depends how it goes. But as long as it's like not dreadful and Coinbase doesn't get like shorted to the ground, then I can imagine them all wanting to go public because it adds. I guess it makes them a little bit more, like legit.
I think if Coinbase were listing without all of the major sort of entities sort of progressing their money in and hedge fund stuff, investing over the last year and stuff, I think you probably would have seen it being heavily hammered. But I think quite a lot of people have got sizable amounts in the area now, and it's not going to look good on, someone like, Elon Musk and Tesla if suddenly Bitcoin gets like tanked because of the fact that like the Coinbase listing. So I don't know. I think it might be a bit of an anticlimax and it might not just do much. I think it just like
that is a possibility. Everybody's expecting a really big reaction and it just stays.
Yeah, it's either going to go to the moon or to the floor, but I think it might just start trading and do similar like to Airbnb, where it's sort of just it will find its feet. And then, go from there. That'd be really good. I think that'd be the best result, not going like one way or the other, just finding a kind of a good base. And then that sets things up and gives a little bit of, confidence into the market. I think because, crypto world is still considered a bit like the cowboy industry. And I think if they can see that, the first IPO went well and it was reasonably received, and I think it just gives more confidence to the space in a good way.
No, I do agree with that. If it traded like Airbnb, I'd be so happy.
Going to the CC all the time.
Every time off the CC.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, it would be good. I mean, I can see why you're bullish on Airbnb and the fundamentals side as well. Because when things start opening up, I mean, that should start.
It's like I've been really bullish on ASOS as well. ASOS, I don't know how you say it, but like that's another one I'm really bullish on. I think ASOS. It's like, are you invested in it?
Not in ASOS. What's your reason for being so bullish on ASOS?
I think, firstly, the chart was really nice.
Yeah.
And so that was like the main thing. Had a nice chart, but then also I'm not sure if you were aware, but ASOS took over Top Shop or like Top Man and somebody
Did they?
else. Yeah, so they like, I think now when you go to the street, the high street, whether it's still called Top Shop, I'm not sure, or whether they're all called ASOS now, or if it's just like in the background, it's no longer owned by who owned it and it's now owned by ASOS. But yeah, they
Yeah.
done big takeovers.
Yeah, because I saw the Top Shot went down, but I didn't
Yeah,
realize they'd taken them up. But that's really interesting.
yeah,
So
they
yeah,
took them up.
eventually when things open up, then and Top
The,
Shop, well,
yeah,
wherever it then be,
the thing is, this
cool.
chart's already up loads, so it's quite. I would say it's a little bit late, maybe, to get involved
Yeah,
in ASOS now. But this
yeah.
was one that I think is really, really, really good as well.
What's your opinion on like the EV market? Because I know you've been in like Neo and stuff in and out and things like that. I mean, do you, because obviously moving into electric cars and this type of industry going away from gasoline.
NIO.
Well, yeah, because Neo is obviously an EV car, and obviously you've got Tesla, and the Tesla's like more of a, you know, it's got more strings to its bow than just
This is
being
like the Chinese Tesla, isn't it?
yeah. But I don't know, that whole marketplace looks that. Oh, sorry, that whole area of EV just, you know, like you got remember, like if we're going to go electric cars here in the UK, for example, you know, all the charging points, who's going to be in control? What company is going to be sort of putting all those in? And I think it's a good area to kind of like be sniffing around and seeing who's going to be the next big. Because obviously, you know, remember like when mobile phones came in, no one had heard of companies like Vodafone and things like that. And now like they're on everyone's like tongues, everyone knows them. So it's only when a new industry comes on board that all these big names come around, that then everyone becomes very familiar with. So that's an area that I think is quite interesting. Also, like the cannabis industry as well. That's kind of a.
Oh yeah, Imi's been following that pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty well. He's done some very good calls.
Yeah, he's been doing some excellent calls. I know you got in a couple.
Yeah, I made like 60% off one of his calls, and I like he just like posted it in the group, and I was just like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. And then like 2 weeks later, it was like up 60% or something. I was like, wow, okay, thank you. he called Neo this one at $2.
Yeah, he did. He got it at a crazy level. I think it was like 9 or even lower than that. Like
no, he literally called it. He literally was calling it at $2.
Yeah. What a call.
Literally, and what that done 2,300%. Like, yeah, that was crazy.
That's a pretty good day at the office.
Yeah, that was mental. But the funny thing was with when he called this one at $2, I personally bought it, and I don't think he even bought it. So he
because he said I got to start buying some of the trades I'm putting, and I was like, wow, didn't think, you know,
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Quite unfortunate, really.
Oh, man.
So for you then, like when things open up, what's your plans? Just for everyone, because I guess everyone's interested in what you're going to do when you're able to. Are you going to start traveling?
I have like plans of moving away from England, so I want to go. I kind of want to get out of here, so I'm going to look to move away, which should hopefully happen within the next like half a year.
Any room in your suitcase? I'm just fed up of the weather. I hate it. It's just constantly cold and wet.
It's funny, but it's like actually true. Like you obviously know Trader R. We were always speaking about like getting like a trading villa and just getting this place where we can just like literally trade together. And I think that will be. We wanted to do this like a year ago, and I was literally had like all of the plans. Like I had like listed out which villas I wanted to look at and buy, and then COVID happened, and it was just like, it sucks. And then I was like stuck. So now like 1 year later, and it's looking all right. I personally want to get a vaccine before I do it, but as soon as I've had that vaccine, I want to leave the UK, and I want to like set up like literally like a trading villa sort of thing. So just like a place which will have like people can. Well, I think like Trader R wants to live with me, and I already know like 2 other people that are like, hey, I really want to live with you there.
DJ out there at the pool parties. Man.
It'll be like literally like the Wolf of Wall Street parties.
That would be pretty damn sweet. I have to admit, that'd be pretty cool. Have you got any like? Are you gonna like stick to one area for a bit, or are you gonna dot around? Or is that the?
I think like stick to one area a bit for a bit, to be honest. Yeah, stick to one area. I might do a few places, like possibly 2. But for like tax reasons, but yeah, primarily for primarily one base, but maybe like a few months in another place for tax, which is obviously all legal and stuff. But yeah, there's a good
Yeah.
advantages of dotting around a bit.
Yeah, there is, but then it's also a pain in the ass dotting around, and then kind of nice to get a base, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the thing.
are
But I
you
think like
looking
this
sort
is
of
the
a
thing.
hot
Like
country?
I think like the thing if you're dotting around a lot is if you're renting or if you're in hotels, then it's really annoying to dot around. But if you like have a house like ready and waiting, so it's like you get on the plane, you arrive to the new place, and you like, you've got all your iPhone chargers, you're like ready,
Yeah,
and you just go
absolutely.
straight in,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
kind of like
really
how some of the big Hollywood guys do it, the celebrities
yeah
and stuff. They just have like a house in London that's just constantly there, and then they just
yeah
roll up and everything. They've got all their little things that they like. I think
yeah
that's the thing that you mostly miss, isn't it? When you're dotting around, is like the creature comforts that you're used to,
exactly yeah
all the things that you like to have. And I think if you had those, if every hotel room had everything you wanted, you probably wouldn't be too worried. It's because or the Airbnbs are someone else's place, and it just feels a bit odd staying in someone else's place for a period of time. Whereas you can make these places your own and then just roll up to them when you want.
yeah. Like what I want to do is like, so I currently invest in property here in the UK, but I want to get involved in like outside of the UK. So there's like lots of opportunities right now in I've been looking at Turkey, Colombia, where you can get, for instance, in Turkey, you invest in real estate and you can get uh I want to say it's about 300 grand, and you invest it into development, and then you will get a Turkish passport. And I think it's really good to have like backup passports. Like,
Yeah,
have you ever heard of
absolutely.
nomad capitalists?
Yeah, heard of.
Yeah, so I'm working with him at the moment, and he's like
Oh,
a
okay.
really good tax guy, and he's like been telling me about all these benefits, and it just sounds like if you have this second passport, if the UK like starts turning really bad, or you just got you want a insurance policy, then to have a few backup passports is good. So I'm trying to get like St. Kitts and Nevis, Turkey, maybe Colombia, just like
Yeah,
a
that
few
makes a lot of
passports as a backup.
sense.
But you
Yeah.
have to like, generally, if you invest in real estate or you do a donation, you can get them pretty
Right.
quickly.
Okay. Yeah, you got actually. Yeah, because I think like when we had the old Brexit thing here, everyone was struggling to get like an Irish passport, weren't they? Because that
Yeah.
was the thing to get. I'm half Irish, so like I kind of know why people would want to do that. But yeah, I mean, I think the more kind of foots and you can get in different countries, because I do think the country here is moving forwards, but yeah, I just don't like some of the aspects of the way things are rolling at the moment. I can see
Yeah.
why you're interested in getting out of it for sure.
For me, it's just like as well. I just want to have more sun. Like literally, I just don't want
Yeah,
to wake up in the morning and
I know
I
exactly.
just
I think I was
get the rain.
born in like a period like with a higher level temperature, because I can't stand the cold, and I'm just like when I get into a hot climate, I just feel like I'm home.
Yeah,
Like
man.
it's bizarre, like how I feel like adjusted to kind of warmer climates, and I'm here where it's mostly cold. And then you get friends who sort of say that, it's too hot. I'm like, it's not, man. It could go way hotter for me in the
Yeah,
summer.
yeah. No, I know what you. I know. I yeah. For me, it's just like just wait. Yeah, just waking up in a nice warm place. Just for me.
Yeah.
Although the one thing that is gonna suck if I'm moving to like a Caribbean island, let's say, is the time zone. So I won't be able to trade London Open. I
It's
won't
true.
trade London Opens anymore. Um, but I don't think it's going to be that bad because I can just trade like daily closes and New York session. So I'll be a
Yeah,
lot
but
more
I
active
know
under New
you
York.
because I've been watching you for a while. You don't seem to have like a particularly strict bedtime or sleeping schedule. So I'm pretty sure
No.
you'll be up for quite a few London Opens, knowing from what I've seen.
Yeah,
Trading,
that's true. I'm kind of like,
you'll find a way, I'm
yeah, I'll find a
sure.
way. Yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah.
outside of trading, then, I mean, are you into sports? I mean, just trying to make things a bit more general, taking it away from just trading. I noticed you're a football fan. You were playing football.
Yeah, man. I love football.
What's
I
your
got like
What's
a
your team?
we got a team of on Monday nights. We do Monday night football, which is just seven
Sweet.
aside, and then also we got another thing on Friday nights, which is just like a group of mates for fun. So I do football twice a week when it's open. And
Yeah, I do five-a-side.
that's fun.
I was doing the Sunday league thing for a while, but it was just getting damaged. You know, like there's just players that just can't play. Like they're failed semi-professionals. They just spend that whole game just trying to take your legs out.
Yeah, we get that as well at ours. Yeah. There is sometimes you get teams like this, and they take it so seriously.
Yeah,
it's just like it's a bit of fun, but they take it
yeah,
so
you're
seriously.
like, hey lads, you know, I don't want to get a broken leg here. We're all just having a good time. Don't need to be so serious about it. It's not like we're playing the Champions League final. Stop being so ridiculous.
Yeah, I kind of like mate.
Yeah. So I have to know, what's your team then? Is it Arsenal?
Arsenal, mate. Yeah. Who about you?
Oh, I can't tell you now.
It's not Spurs, is it?
Yeah, it is. At least you know it's. I'm not a Glory supporter because obviously we haven't won anything in the last or like whenever.
Empty trophy cabinet.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where, like, I'm a football fan. I just like football, so I quite happily watch Arsenal play and enjoy a game of them. But I'm not like a kind of a purist on just because, you know, obviously Tottenham are playing Arsenal. That's a bit different. But I generally just sort of like watching the game. So as long as the team's playing good football, I can enjoy it.
Yeah, like I'll watch everyone. Yeah, I will watch everyone. But like, I don't need to support Arsenal really. I don't know though. Yeah. Like, this year I haven't followed football at all. Like, I have no idea.
It's kind of weird though, isn't it? Like, it's like I've been trying to watch some of the games and it's just a bit odd. I think like the crowd atmosphere, like we were just talking about, the atmosphere and just people makes a game. I think it's just odd with the whole kind of like, it's like training games, watching training games on television at the moment. Yeah, but yeah, it's been a weird one. It's just so odd how the sports industry has managed to survive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're well funded, but
yeah, but even
so,
you got those huge wage bills. I mean, I just like can't believe how much some of them get paid, but I guess you earn that in some trades. So there we go.
That's like the crazy thing. Like when you think everyone's like, "Wow, Cristiano Ronaldo, makes 300 grand a week?" I don't know. Yeah. What is he on about 300 grand a week? It's like
something like that.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, man, it's in trading. I mean, I'm not going to talk about how much I make, but it's like 300 people are like, wow, 300 grand a week. No one can do that. It's like, yeah, literally in trading, that's possible. Yeah, no, you can do that. And so, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's crazy.
So, I mean, have you always suffered with your voice and your throat? Is that kind of a new thing? Some of the streams?
Yeah, new thing. What I think is it's a little bit of a mixture of like the posture. I need to get better posture, and I think as well. I don't know, doing too much speaking, mate. Just doing too much, I think.
Yeah, probably. So, are you when you do the gym, are you doing actively like a kind of a scheduled training session that you normally do to keep your posture and stuff?
Nah, not really. I just do it to get out of the house, but
yeah. Because that can really help. You can do some good stuff that will help, like kind of like your whole posture and if you've been especially sat in front, because I think sitting over a computer is the worst thing, isn't it? Because you're all hunched and it's really bad for your back because we're not actually designed to sit down. Yeah. We're meant to squat, but I don't think I can sit on a computer squatting. The thing is like the thing I really want to do.
No, I couldn't do that all day. not in trade work.
Yeah, I love it. All right, man. Well, I won't ruin your voice any further. It's good to catch up and good to finally speak.
Yeah, man. It's good to speak.
Yeah, and hopefully we can do some music and stuff. So yeah, keep me posted on that.
Yeah, man. I know that you've sent some email. I just have no time to reply to them really. But
right, whenever you can.
I'll try and get around. Probably not this weekend, but next weekend I have more time. So you'll probably hear from me in about a week.
All right, mate. Look forward to it. Take it easy, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
See ya.
There we go. That was nice, wasn't it? That was nice. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. That was the first time I've spoke to him. But yeah, that made me happy. That's the first. Yeah, that was really nice. I don't know how many people enjoyed listening, but yeah, I don't know. That was really nice. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna have to like take a drink with this massive straw. Lots of people saying don't get vaccinated. I just want to get vaccinated, to be honest. Just gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'll do these questions here. It's pretty interesting. Daniel, when Bitcoin reaches a near a key level, what approach do you use to choose direction from there? I always seem to pick the wrong direction. Thank you. I suppose the main thing that you want to do is if you're approaching like the key, let's just take like here for example. If you're approaching a key level of resistance from the downsides, I think it sounds really obvious, but maybe I just need to like say it, like you would look for the short, yeah. So if you're trading from below and you're trading up to that key level, then you're gonna have to look for short positions. And the same, like if you are trading, above a key level, then you're gonna look for longs at that, yeah. So when you're trading it from above, you look for longs. If you're trading it from below, you look for shorts. Yeah. So you see, we trade it from above, look for long, look for short, look for long. You would obviously look for a short here, but you've just gone straight through. You look for a short. So it's like you would trade it from the direction that you're coming from. And you have, Trader's Reality. Trader Reality, how are you doing, Daniel? I'm doing good, and we are gonna do a collab. We are gonna do that. I've already messaged you that we were gonna do this, and we do need to do it because people actually really want it as well. And I also just really want to speak to you, man. So I'm doing good though. I am. Thank you. They bought Topshop and Boohoo. Oh, Boohoo bought the other brands. Imi says all my calls were based off Daniel's teaching. Thank you. No worries, mate. There is the legend himself. Igor, my main man. Igor, my man, I love you. I personally already think that the free drives is invalidated, mate. I'm personally not trading for the free drives at the moment. But yes, I would say if it comes to the top of that range, it invalidates the free drives. You kind of still do have a potential because you haven't broken out of this yet. So you could say the free drives is technically valid while we remain in this downtrend. But yeah, if we reach the top of that key level, I would say with like 100%, that is invalidated. The three drives is 100% invalidated if we hit the top of the range. It has a potential now. I don't really think it's going to play out, to be honest with you, anymore. It has a potential. And I guess like the line in the sand is, yeah, if we hit the top of the key, if we hit our top third level, 100% mate, the free drives idea is out the window. I personally already think it is. But yeah, it has a potential while we're still within that downtrend channel, mate. Definitely. If anyone else has any last questions, let me know. Otherwise, I think I might make a move. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll stay for 5 more minutes as I do my last throat exercise. Oh man. And that was our that was straight from the orchestra. How do we use the how do we join the Discord? I will send you a link, my friend. I was speaking to the this is the new whale call when we speak to the whales. That is us speaking to the fellow whales. Anyway, you've asked for the Discord link. 1 second. There you go, mate. People want an interview with Igor. Man, Igor will do an interview. Igor's going to do like full-on videos for you also. Yeah, Igor the legend has got stuff coming. Do not worry about that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to wrap it up then. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this before I end. We have the range right now. We have the range. What more could we want? What more could we want? We have the levels. We really do not need to make this any harder. We have the respect. We have the levels. We have everything we need. We got the range high. We got the range low. Trade the range until it breaks. If it breaks to the upsides, we trade it to the levels above. If we break to the downside, we trade it to the levels below. But we're not becoming euphoric. We're not becoming bearish. We are literally just going to trade the range. So with that said, I'm going to say thank you ever so much. And have a brilliant weekend. At the end of the day, final word will be, we do not need massive volatility. All we need to make money is movement, up or down. Be comfortable longing, be comfortable shorting. And the rest comes naturally. So cheers everybody, thank you, have a brilliant day, and goodbye. Cheers.